I'll roast your head on a spit.
When you are asked this question, who's your queen, and the name Sindel comes to your mind, you're a true Mortal Kombat fan, as she is the real deal reigning over the chaotic realm of Mortal Kombat. This is a world where combat isn't just a sport, it's a battle for survival, and Sindel, she's the crown jewel. But beneath the crown and deadly elegance lies a character shrouded in mystery, power, and a pivotal role in the relentless Mortal Kombat saga. So, ready to dive into the harmonious yet harrowing world of Sindel's anatomy in Mortal Kombat? Bow down to your queen, for the journey is about to begin. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin. Who is Sindel? From which species does she belong? Alright, let's explore Sindel's world, or should I say, realms of levitation and sonic booms. Sindel, the splendid queen of Edenia and a powerhouse in Mortal Kombat, first graced our screens in Mortal Kombat 3. She's got the elegance of a queen with flowing gray locks that make us all envious. Despite her sinister looks, she's actually got a heart of gold, at least in the original timeline. Edenia, her homeworld, is the kind of place you would book a vacation to if it weren't fictional. Think of nobility, immortality, and a pinch for magic. Now, about her species. The Edenians are the real deal. They're even said to be descendants of gods, with Argus and Delia as some of their divine ancestors, thus they've got the whole longevity and strength package. You've got Sindel leading the way as queen, her daughter Kitana being a royal badass, and even Jade showing off wind tricks. They've got it all, and it's no wonder they're a target for the likes of Shao Kahn and his power-hungry gang. As we know, Edenia hasn't had the smoothest ride. It got a bit invaded by Shao Kahn, which led to some drama. Rain tried to save the day but got himself killed in the process. Shao Kahn took Queen Sindel as his wife, adopted Kitana. He tried to kill her, but Sindel talked him out of it and ruled the palace. After Shao Kahn's defeat and a little cleanup, Queen Sindel took charge of Edenia once more. But then, things got messy. Tanya betrayed her own people, and Onaga made a comeback as the Emperor of Outworld. Chaos ensued, friends fought friends, and Jade tried to save the day. But let's not forget the wild twists Mortal Kombat 11 threw our way. Sindel's story did a little cha-cha, revealing she was evil all along, serving up some serious drama. Yet, in the rebooted timeline, she's on Team Good, juggling the role of Empress of Outworld and being a proud mama to her daughters. And that, my fellow nerds, is Sindel in a nutshell. Regal, magical, and ready to sonic boom her way into our hearts. Can her scream tear your soul apart? Sindel's scream is a vocal blast that can make your grandma's nagging seem like a lullaby. This banshee magic she's got going, it's like her soul's boombox. It acts as her inner banshee, belting out hits in the form of sonic screams. Now, she's not just scream singing for fun. When she lets loose, it's like a hurricane made of sound. We're talking skin shredding, clothes ripping, head spinning action. And if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, your body parts might just take an unscheduled vacation. Being the classy Edenian she is, Sindel has a range of magical powers, but her scream is her go-to move, stunning foes and giving her a chance to unleash more hurt. It's like the ultimate power move, except it can blast your opponent's skin off. In MK11, she's got an enhanced version of the scream named, fittingly, Scream. It's got the range and the stun power to make even the bravest combatants wince. So, no soul rending here, but if you're not careful, Sindel's scream might just rearrange your anatomy playlist. Watch your ears. The deadly potential of her hair in Mortal Kombat. Sindel's killer hair game is out of any superhero's average move. No, I am not talking about your ordinary shampoo commercial. For those who are new to the Mortal Kombat series, beware because her hair is lethal. Sindel's got this ability to turn her hair into a weapon of mass destruction. Seriously, she can make it grow like Rapunzel on steroids and control it like it's got a mind of its own. It's not just for show. This magical mane can toss around dudes as hefty as a fridge and even puncture a body like it's a soft toy. But here's where things get hairy, literally. In Mortal Kombat 3, she took hair flipping to a whole new level. Imagine her locks turning into deadly tendrils, wrapping around her opponents like a clingy axe. Then, with a swift move, bones start cracking and blood starts spurting. It's like a hair horror story, leaving nothing but a trail of regret. So remember folks, never underestimate the power of a killer haircut, especially when it's Sindel. She's the queen of making hair-raising moves in Mortal Kombat. Does she have the ability to drain the soul? Buckle up for some soul-shaking revelations about Sindel. Not only is she a fighting powerhouse, but she's also a master of magic that would make Harry Potter raise an eyebrow. In Mortal Kombat 11, we learn that her magical powers are rooted in something called her inner Banshee, a sound magic version of herself, basically her soul's rock star alter ego. This Banshee power isn't just for show. It fuels her iconic Banshee screams, turning them into deadly projectiles of auditory destruction. And due to this, she can crank up the volume without uttering a peep, which is like turning your stereo to 11 without touching the knob. Now, here's where it gets wilder. Her Banshee scream isn't your normal Hulk punch that smashes you into the ground. No, it's a skin-ripping, head-popping, area-demolishing force of nature. You point, it shreds. Skin, clothes, heads, you name it. It's like the ultimate sonic makeover, only it's not for the faint of heart. But are you aware that she has the capacity to suck souls? Be prepared, as I'm going to take you on a wild ride. Let's turn the volume down a notch and focus on another freaky power move. When powered up by a little soul boost from Shang Tsung, Sindel goes full cyborg crazy, leading a cybernetic charge on the Earthrealm warriors. She goes beast mode, obliterating almost everyone in her path. Sadly, her own daughter Katana is not spared, and Sindel takes a dark turn by draining her daughter's soul. Yep, you heard that right, soul sipping is on the menu. So, Sindel isn't just a queen, she's a soul-sucking banshee with a scream that could shred a room and a heart as cold as Sub-Zero's ice cream on a winter day. How different is Sindel's story in Mortal Kombat 1? In this timeline, Sindel took a different turn. No evil vibes, no vows to Shao Kahn, now known as General Shao. She tied the knot with Jared just like before. After Jared's unfortunate demise, Sindel stepped up to lead her elite guard, the Umgadi, alongside Tanya. During the big Earthrealm tournament, Sindel greeted the Earthrealm warriors with a regal smile, welcoming them to Outworld's Kombat Fest. Infected with Tarkat, fell ill. Sindel was afraid her secret would unravel, and this situation would become difficult to take control of. Despite the tension, the tournament continued, with Sindel even revealing a switcheroo in fights, Katana taking Melina's place against Raiden. But the real shocker came when Liu Kang spilled the beans about Shang Tsung's shady laboratory experiments. Sindel's moral compass was on point, she condemned the dark secrets uncovered. As the story unfolded, battles erupted, revealing Sindel's grit and determination. But when confronted with her dark doppelganger, Sindel fought valiantly, eventually succumbing to her opponent's blade. In her final moments, she passed the Empress torch to Melina. That's a Mortal Kombat rollercoaster saga of drama, battles, and a dash of family intrigue. Sindel's story in this timeline, unpredictable and gripping, just like a good pop culture plot. How does she get resurrected? Here's the scoop on Sindel's rise from the dead gig. Sindel's resurrection is seen in different timelines, but the plot more or less remains the same, especially when we talk about Mortal Kombat 2009 and Mortal Kombat 2011 in the alternate timeline. Sindel gets a resurrection courtesy of Quan Chi, the Netherrealm's resident necromancer. He's got a thing for binding minds and controlling souls, and Sindel becomes his puppet after her return. This spectral return of Sindel triggers a massive power surge, causing the Ward Guardian Earthrealm to vanish into thin air. Chaos reigns as Shao Kahn, the big bad, seizes the opportunity to hatch fresh diabolical plans. Sindel, now amped up with Shang Tsung's souls, becomes a one-woman wrecking crew, leading an assault on Earthrealm's warriors. She single-handedly takes down nearly all of Earthrealm's champions, leaving her daughter Katana fatally wounded. But as we know, Sindel doesn't stop at wounded. She drains Katana's soul, displaying a motherly love that's, questionable. Nightwolf steps up, ready to sacrifice himself to put an end to this necromantic nightmare. In the aftermath, only Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade survive, albeit heavily battered. Raiden and Liu Kang return, discovering a dying Katana. And just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, Raiden heads to the Netherrealm to seek Quan Chi's help, only to find out Sindel's soul is now a part of his macabre collection. Sindel's return is the stuff nightmares are made of. Mortal Kombat, where family drama gets an undead twist. How old is she? It's time to explore Sindel's timeline and tackle the age-old question, just how many candles are on her birthday cake? As we know, Sindel's story begins in the serene realm of Edenia, where she once ruled as a queen in a time of peace and harmony. But this fairy tale takes a dark turn when the sinister Shao Kahn comes knocking, invading her realm, and ruthlessly snuffing out her husband Jared. To add salt to the wound, Kahn not only adopts Sindel's daughter Katana, but also coerces Sindel into a loveless marriage. The despair and agony push Sindel to the brink, leading to a tragic act, her own suicide. However, fate takes a sharp turn and she's resurrected in Mortal Kombat 3. Now, let's crunch some numbers. A whopping 10,000 years roll by from her unfortunate end to her jaw-dropping return. Kitana, Sindel's daughter, is slightly older than 10,000 years when her mom makes a comeback. In Edenian standards, that's considered youthful. So when we talk about Sindel being distinctly older, it's an understatement of galactic proportions. This lady has seen more millennia than we can count. As it is said, age is just a number, but in Sindel's case, it's a really big one. Can she reproduce? Well, this question is a little on the face. True believers are fully aware that Sindel has a daughter named Kitana. So the answer to your question is yes, she can definitely reproduce. Answering that gives us an opportunity to sneak peek the family tree of Sindel and her offspring. In the epic realm of Mortal Kombat, where deities and mortals share the stage, Sindel, a queen of Edenia, steps into the spotlight. As we are aware, back in the day, Edenia was ruled by the power couple King Jared and Queen Sindel. Around 10,000 years ago, this regal duo welcomed a child into the world, Princess Kitana, but alas, their peace was shattered when the menacing Shao Kahn laid siege to their realm and merged it with Outworld. The rest is history. The events in Mortal Kombat 2011 shed light on the souls of defeated Edenians and King Jared being used to create the warrior Ermac. Fast forward to the post-Shao Kahn's defeat and the attempted invasion of Earthrealm. Sindel, now queen once again, took charge of Edenia, striving to rebuild and bring Shao Kahn to justice. Amidst the chaos, her daughter Kitana played a pivotal role in forming alliances, battling ancient evils, and fighting to defend her realm. In an alternate timeline, Sindel's family grew even more. She was wed to Jared, just like before. But here's the twist. They didn't just have Kitana, they welcomed another daughter, Melina, into their lives. Becoming one big family, what happened to Melina and the dynamics between the two sisters will need another video of its own. Let's get back to Sindel for now. Is she immortal? Alright, let's crack the code on Sindel's immortality. As she belongs from the top tier of Edenia's hierarchical structure, Sindel rocks a nifty Type 1 immortality badge, also known as the Immortality through Longevity Club membership. This means she's got the golden ticket to the ageless party, where wrinkles and sniffles are a no-show. Yep, she's off the hook from the natural aging process and common sickness. However, here's the kicker. Being a Type 1 immortal doesn't mean she's invincible. She could still take a hit or meet her match in a duel. So while she's got the Fountain of Youth on speed dial, it doesn't guarantee she's walking out of every battle without a scratch. Immortality. It's all fun and games until someone lands a punch. Marvelous verdict. As we peel back the layers of Sindel's story in the Mortal Kombat universe, we uncover a narrative brimming with power, tragedy, and resilience. She's not just a queen, she's a symbol of strength, defying the confines of age and wielding a banshee's cry that can shake realms. From Edenia's peaceful reign to the clutches of Shao Kahn and the complexities of alternate timelines, Sindel's tale is etched into the annals of gaming history. Her prehensile hair, banshee scream, and mystical prowess aren't just flashy moves. They're windows into a character who's been both a villain and a hero. Whether resonating with her ethereal magic or fearing her screams tearing through the air, Sindel has made her place in Mortal Kombat's bloody ballet. Bidding adieu to Sindel, a name that echoes through the realms, leaving an indelible mark on the Mortal Kombat saga. Long live the Queen, and if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.